I want to ask you whether you think that Tua is capable of leading the Dolphins to the playoffs on his own.
I do. I think, and don't get me wrong, I love Fitzmagic, and I love what Fitzpatrick was able to do in that game against the Las Vegas Raiders. Remember, he came in against Denver, almost did the same exact thing, throws an interception late in that game to Justin Simmons. And so we have kind of romanticized and fantasized a little bit about what Ryan Fitzpatrick truly is to this team. And in the games that he's inserted, not only is Tua kind of playing within himself or not playing well, but they're down. And they're down because they're playing a better team. Well, I expect Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs to be sitting next to me watching this game, or somewhere up in the suite, or maybe somewhere holding a tablet. I don't believe that those guys are going to play. And let's not forget, during the 6-2 run that they've been on with Tua Tagovailoa as the starting quarterback, he's taken not just the majority of the snaps, but over 85% of the snaps, over 90% of the snaps. And so though we enjoy seeing Ryan Fitzpatrick come in the game and throw the football around and move this team in critical moments and have some fun, Tua Tagovailoa has been the quarterback of this team. He's been the starter. He's been the leader. And we have seen him play good football so impressively sometimes that we talk about him being the franchise guy of the future. We say that they got it right with this pick. And so to me, I think Tua has everything he needs in this situation. I think he's shown he's had this type of medal before in college, and he'll show it again against a Buffalo Bills team that's already clinched their playoff position.
Yeah, I think that Tua, I'm not as bullish on Tua as you are, but I do still think that he wins this game because of the thing you said off the top. Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen and any of the players of consequence for the Bills shouldn't play any more than a quarter, a couple of drives, and be on the sideline. And also the coaching staff for the Bills, they should be focused on game planning for their potential opponents the following week. So I think that Tua, when they go out there and he's going to face some vanilla defenses, he's not going to face the top players. I think that he is good enough to win that situation. I also said before we found out this news about Fitzpatrick that I thought Fitzpatrick should start and play this game because I don't think it's even been close. I think Fitzpatrick has been a better quarterback this particular season. And I made the comment yesterday that I think that Fitzpatrick is high risk, high reward, and that Tua is a little bit low risk, low reward. I think I was wrong. I was right about Fitzpatrick, but I think Tua is a little bit more high risk, low reward. I was listening to, I think it was the Pro Football Focus podcast yesterday with Sam and Steve, and they were talking a bunch about the turnover-worthy plays. And that prompted me to go back and look at Tua's games. And it's not about the amount of fumbles he has that he loses or the amount of interceptions that he throws, because that is luck. Whether the DBs can catch or whether the ball bounces to one of your linemen or bounces to one of their linemen. That is luck. If you look at his turnover-worthy plays, it's up over 20. So he's been lucky this year. And I went back and watched so many of those games that I came away thinking, well, it was not that bad. He's not blowing it for you. He's going to make a couple plays here and there. And then I saw that he was actually making some mistakes that weren't costing them nearly as much. And I hate that. It's not good. And Ryan Fitzpatrick will make those same plays. But Ryan Fitzpatrick has been making the high-end plays also that Tua hasn't necessarily been making consistently. But that doesn't change my feelings about this team. This team is still good. They're well coached. They're headed in the right direction. And they're playing a Bills team that, frankly, could care less. Unless they're going out there trying to pass some stats or something or make some last push for MVP for Josh Allen. Other than that, those guys need to be out there just trying to make sure they don't get hurt. They need to be playing Pro Bowl football. That's what they should be playing. Just Pro Bowl football, focus on next week. So if the Dolphins can't win in that situation, they don't deserve to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, no, look, I agree. I think that the Dolphins would be a more dangerous team in the playoffs if they had Fitzpatrick as their quarterback. And look, the saying of no risk it, no biscuit, I'm saying Fitzpatrick takes risk. He's going to throw the football. In the game where he came into the Denver matchup, Tua had thrown for 83 yards passing. So you think about a quarterback, if you don't take risk and you don't throw the ball down the field because you're being conservative and you're young, you're a rookie, these are new things that you're seeing for the first time as a starting quarterback in the NFL. A rookie is at a disadvantage. And when you play against a rookie, what do? They make rookie mistakes. They don't take risks. They don't throw the ball in the coverage because they're afraid to turn the football over. So, yeah, he has 10 touchdown passes and 2 picks. I get it. But how many more throws downfield does he not complete because he doesn't want to take the risk of turning the football over? Right. And when Fitzpatrick's in the game, guess what? He's throwing the ball down the field, just like the Vegas game. He's taking risks. He's getting hit in the face, throwing the ball down the field, and helping the team win. So, do I think Tua is the long-term solution for the Dolphins? Yeah, I think he's going to be a great quarterback. He's got to learn the position. He's going to be better. But without Fitzpatrick on the sideline, I feel when you watch them going to the sideline, Fitzpatrick sitting down, showing Tua some things on the tablet. He's showing him the coverages. He helps him during the game. So I think it's good. It's not going to help Tua in this matchup, but I still think the Bills are going to rest their players. Dolphins are probably going to win this game, but moving forward, I think Fitzpatrick gives them the best chance of winning in the playoffs.
Guys,
as opposed
to you also got to realize this, right? Some of the conversation that goes on with these teams. When you're playing with Ryan Fitzpatrick, and it might be no risk it, no biscuit, but we know that he could turn the football over even though he pushes it. When you're inserted, the conversation goes, okay, you're here to protect the ball. You're here to make quick decisions. You're here to make sure that this offense doesn't go wrong because of turnovers, because of bad decision making, because we have a championship defense. Like that's the type of talk that you're given. It's kind of like when I used to go to the store with my mama. You don't want nothing in here. You can't have nothing in here. Don't touch nothing in here. And so then I was paralyzed by that. It was paralysis by analysis. Like I would see that Snicker. I felt like we could afford that Snicker, but I knew I couldn't ask for that Snicker. Right? And so I felt that's a little bit of how Tua Tagovailoa had to play. He had to play it close to the vest. Ryan Fitzpatrick is gone now. There is no getting replaced. We can see some of that Arizona Cardinals Tua Tagovailoa, or some of that second half, fourth quarter Kansas City Chiefs Tua Tagovailoa. Come on, guys. You got to believe. It's 2021.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.